What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. My name is Mike. Joining us, as always, is my sister Jenny.
Hey, everyone.
We're back to react to Skeleton Crew, episode 3. We both thought episodes 1 and 2 last week were an awesome start.
Great. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was smiling the whole time. I was just saying a minute ago to you that it felt like it wasn't crushed by the weight of its own, like,
seriousness.
Yeah, bullcrap.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, it was just doing what it was doing, and it wasn't complicating it, and it was just a fun kids adventure in the style of like 80s movies that we love, like E.T. and
The
Goonies and
Goonies.
stuff like that. And it
Yeah.
also has this modern production value, like Stranger Things. So like it has this sense of nostalgia to it, which is like it just makes you feel good. It reminds you of being a kid, and you can just have fun with that. So hopefully that feeling continues in the next episode.
Yep, we just met Jude Law.
Jude Law seems to be
Mysterious
a Jedi.
Jedi figure.
Whether maybe he's using a magic trick, who knows? We'll see if this is actually what's going on here. But I like how there's mystery around Adatin, that it's this treasure planet, seemingly lost in time, that is like a bubble planet, and the kids weren't even aware of their own position in this myth of
They had these weird old Republic credits that they were handing around. Everybody was very fascinated by that. There's something more going on there.
And then like seeing all of it through the lens of like your just traditional classic like fun pirate stories like Peter Pan and Captain Hook and like a droid that's like literally Smee. Yeah. Having that whole pirate theme is just it's fun.
Yeah, there were some great action sequences all around. A good time.
And all the kids, like we pointed out, all the kids are like classic archetypes that are you're used to seeing and you're familiar with, and the kids just make sense. Like you're like, yeah, that's how those kids are, how kids act.
Yeah, I believe those kids.
So all of the actors are doing a great job so far too. So I'm excited to jump in. Let's have some fun. We'll watch the episode 3 and then we'll talk about it after.
Great.
Let's do it.
Are we back on Adatin now?
Is that where this is? Yep.
It'll be fine. Safety droids will find the kids. They'll report in soon.
Is that we lost the signal to KB's life monitor.
That mural behind them. It's similar to the mural in Rebels.
I have been sent by the supervisor. Your children are on a starship that has illegally exited the barrier.
Oh shit.
Because the starship is outside the barrier, the supervisor is unable to risk any contact.
Damn the risk. These are our kids.
Everybody, please remain.
Oh wow.
Contact outside the barrier.
Who's the supervisor? Who or what?
Yep. And what's their directive here?
And from whom does the directive come?
Wim's
Lots
dad,
of questions.
I feel like Wim's dad looked like he might have known a little bit more there than everyone else because he had a different. He wasn't
reaction.
panicking.
He wasn't freaking out.
Yeah. Okay, well then that answers that. He has the Force.
Jedi mind trick.
If you could escape at any time, what did you need our help for?
Without a ship, what use was freeing myself?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
33 said to trust no one. This guy was in jail. So were we. Jedis are the defenders of justice and keepers of peace in the galaxy. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
Keepers of peace.
Right. That's a great set, man.
Yeah,
Lots of extras.
I really enjoy this production design here.
Yeah.
In this location.
That was too easy.
You're welcome. Now then, which of these ships is yours? Wait. Not that.
It's been buried for how many hundreds of years?
Right.
So it's like an old model. Let's
have
put it that way.
an old friend in mind. She's an expert on star maps, lost planets, that kind of thing. She'll find your home.
He saved us. Yeah, we need him.
We're not going back for a droid.
I thought the Jedi never left a man behind.
First, it's a droid. Second, that's not a Jedi thing. The Jedi say.
But you can do it, right? You can do anything. Yeah. You're a Jedi, right?
Of course.
Well, that wasn't suspicious at all.
Okay.
Of course.
Stay here. Where it's safe.
I am CZD299.
The prince is in danger. Quickly, I must save the prince. We must go this way.
Nice, the B1 battle droid. Classic.
What do you want?
SN-33.
Might be. Depends who's asking.
I'll take that as a yes.
Captain Silver, is that you?
Silvo is like Long John Silver.
Yeah.
He is so. Is not. Is so. There's a million ways to make it look like something is floating. Name one. Repulsor lift, tractor beam, magnets, mirrors. String. He just wants to steal our treasure. There is no treasure. He doesn't know that.
Oh no.
Let's go! Hit the throttle!
Oh no. That's what Poe Dameron does.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and snap it. It's a very well-made fuel line. Got it, I got it.
On the cannon! On the double!
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Sir, should we be worried about those?
Hyperdrive. Take it, win!
Wait, but isn't it dangerous to go to hyperspace if we're tied to something?
I guess we'll find out.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's not dangerous. Oh no.
Oh wow.
This guy is pissed.
Jaleel White.
I want him groveling at my feet.
Nice.
What ship is this? Are these kids really from Aden?
They're definitely from somewhere.
What?
Maybe treasure has to do with the great work. What do you mean? What does your mom do? She works in admin. Mine are analysts. Yeah, mine too. So what do they analyze? Something boring.
Good question, Neil.
Yeah, Neil's thinking.
You don't trust me.
I calculated the odds.
Not everything in the galaxy can be calculated. Sometimes you have to trust your gut.
Never tell me the odds.
I suggest you get some rest.
I mean, that's the third time he's used the Force, and it hasn't been like how would he have the whole? He plugged in the clapper, and he can.
But it seems
turn
like
off
he's
the lights.
also some kind of pirate captain.
Yeah.
So is he like a
Yeah.
Jedi that became a pirate?
Why is he prioritizing a giant money score
Right.
over like his Jedi? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Yeah. Yeah. This very lunar surface hair.
Cool
Nice,
shot.
nice. Another ET.
Very E.T.
Yep. Who is this? A new character?
I know, or is it an
No.
existing character? They're building it up so much.
Oh my god! This is like the Dark Crystal. Going to see Ogra.
Right?
She's gonna have like a planetary alignment.
Now who could that
Nice.
be knocking on my door? Crimson Jack. You're looking well. Very well.
Crimson Jack?
Crimson.
Who's that?
But I couldn't show my face again until I brought you something really special.
How could I refuse such a dear old trusted friend?
It's like Ogra.
Oh, it's
Okay.
the owl with the mustache.
Got it.
You're totally right about
What the
Ogra.
depths are you doing with him? Oh, this will never do.
CGI suddenly.
Where are you from, children?
Let me explain.
At Hatton. At Hatton is very interesting. You see, your home has been purposely hidden from the rest of the galaxy. No, this scroll depicts the jewels of the old Republic. Planets of wonders kept hidden for their protection. Now only remembered in children's stories, pirate shanties, and rumors.
We need a map.
No, we don't. You're the map.
Even if it takes all night long, we'll find your planet. Any nearby planets?
In school we learned about Coruscant and Alderaan.
Alderaan? Missed the war, did you?
Okay, there you go. Missed the war, did you?
Yep. In fact, they did.
What does this barrier look like?
You see it at night.
Does this narrow it down?
Oh, yes. It's only 10,000 worlds. What's that symbol? Here, on your rucksack.
My mom makes me wear it.
I've never seen Palmaris numerals used in Proto-Republic artifacts. This with the jewels of the Old Republic, planets and nebulae, our estimated orbital parameters. You know, it could take who knows how long.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were stalling.
You don't trust me?
Observatory Moon, come in. This is Sector Patrol.
Children, listen. Crimson Jack is a scoundrel. All he wants is your treasure. I called these X-Wings to help you. Run for it!
X-Wings.
I told you, stewards are backs!
Ah!
Ooh.
Come on!
Oh, wow. Gas giant moon.
Hey!
Here we are!
Stop! You want to know who I am? Yeah?
Like the
You wanna know?
cops.
I'll tell you who I am. Come on.
Please, oh my god, Carson Teva. Let's go. Please let it be Carson Teva.
The truth! The truth!
Would love an appearance.
The truth is, I'm just like you. I'm lost. I'm alone.
You are a Jedi, right?
I never actually said that.
What? I knew it.
Let's make a deal. I'll get you home. I'll do the right thing. Maybe get a little reward. We'll make a partnership.
You work for us. Deal?
Deal. Neil, I need you to take the controls and evade their fire.
Neil? Friendship.
Like this. Just wiggle the controls a little. Evade.
Just wiggle the controls.
Okay. Get in. Come on, Captain. Turn this, fire here.
Oh, nice. Gun turret. Is this gonna be like evading the TIE fighters in A New Hope? I got one! Great! Don't get cocky!
Oh. I got him!
That was my shot.
There!
Nice. Sweet.
You let them get away.
It's too risky with the kids inside. Any idea where they're headed?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Huh.
As she gazes up at the stars.
Yes. So the Kim character, like I was saying, it was like gave me the immediate like, okay, it's Ogra.
Yeah.
She's got the planetary,
so clearly a reference to that with the
observatory
yeah.
planetarium thing going on.
Yeah.
I did find the fact that they went with the CGI character a little bit jarring because it kind of just.
I share that.
It went to
feeling.
CGI. It wasn't necessarily bad so much as it was out of place.
Yeah.
Because everything else had been practical up until that point, mostly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even that little taxi driver character looked like it was a combination of practical, like a puppet and some. So this was very like, okay, they just went straight CGI. It gave you a Harry Potter vibe. So it's not so bad as that it was just sort of like it felt out of sequence and out of place.
I agree.
But I like the character. The way the character was pulled off felt a little bit jarring, but the character itself, like I said, the ogre vibes, loved it. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, we got the backstory that we were after about like Ad-Aden and what the story is there. So they missed the war, did you? Was a great line.
Yeah.
They have no idea about like the Empire or anything.
Yeah, a lot of those questions that we had from the first 2 episodes were kind of they just answered them in sequence.
Yeah.
Like where it was like, okay, well that's not a mystery anymore.
Right.
Now it becomes more sort of the adventure of getting back to Ad-Aten or learning about what the treasure is or what the great work is or what some of these other hidden
Neil was
things
right
are.
on when he was like, what do they analyze?
Yeah.
You know, what are they analyzing?
I liked that though, that they showed that Neil was like the one that was like thinking about these things.
Thoughtful.
Yeah, so he was that was
Yeah.
his strength in this group of kids.
Yep.
He's the most thoughtful in that way. Yeah. So yeah, I enjoyed the episode. I think it's just another one of the, like, you can see how they're progressing forward.
Every single episode so far has given us a great action sequence. We've had, fight sequences and flight sequences, and we had a bit of a pitched battle in this sequence, like an air battle. That was great. I
thought it was a little bit like the way that they're staying cagey about the whole is he a Jedi or is he not thing, because it's like one of the questions you have immediately at the end of that second episode is, but is that really him using the Force, or is he doing a little parlor trick there to like get his way? Like he's a crafty fellow. He's a pirate.
Clearly some kind of pirate captain. The guy in the brig knew him and then had been his former like crew member.
They immediately show them having a conversation with the kids, where she's like listing all of the ways that he can, where it could have been a parlor trick, and it's like it's almost breaking the fourth wall in that like is he or isn't he?
Right. I think once again I suspect there's more to that story. Like,
the way he was using the Force just seemed so genuine, though, where he would like Jedi mind trick the dudes,
tricking the guards or something.
Yeah, or he did the snap on, snap off with the lights, where it was just sort of like he didn't. That can't just be like he has every party trick imaginable rigged up, ready to go like that. Like that seemed like a genuine.
It seems to me like at the very least he's somebody who has had like Force training.
Yeah.
But
where they were like, you're a Jedi. He's like, I never said that. That's not him saying he doesn't have the Force. It's just him saying, I've never associated with anything having to do with
You
the
said
Jedi.
that. Those are your words, not mine.
Yeah. So, I mean, he could have come from anywhere.
So that's yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and in a Empire era galaxy, like Jedi wouldn't be something, he'd have to keep that under wraps.
Right.
So this could be maybe even the first example of a character that we've met that is post Order 66 Jedi, kind of like never having associated with the Jedi. They just have like, maybe he grew up in a galaxy where this is going to be about, no, he would have been a kid. He would have been a kid, because this is 25-ish, maximum 30 years after Order 66, and he looks to be about 50, 45, 50.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or like, between 40 and 50, I would imagine here. So it's like, okay, no, he would have been a Jedi.
Yeah.
So
more to that story than we know so far.
Then again, there's also this whole thing with Ad-Aten being like this hidden gem where like it's hidden away from the rest of the galaxy. Like
she had that chart of like 9 planets, and apparently Ad-Aten's the only one that wasn't destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how did it evade being destroyed, first of all?
Mm-hmm.
And when they talk about the great work, which is obviously the work of keeping the planet hidden, what are they analyzing? What are they doing? All these different people when they go to work. Who is this mysterious supervisor? Who or what?
Yes, I thought that scene was interesting. They didn't add on to it, but it was just that one scene of like the moms were freaking out, and then Wim's dad was
the
just
undersecretary, who you'd think would be the
in on the corruption or whatever, if there were any.
Right, you'd think that she would be the one who would have some sort of control in that situation. Wim's dad was just kind of in the background.
I don't know if that was them trying to depict like Wim, because the first 2 episodes, Wim's dad was kind of like not neglectful, but like kind of like working too much and like
preoccupied, maybe.
Not showing. So this was, maybe they were just showing him being like, oh God, what have I done? Like I've lost my son. Like, but it did make it, to me, it seemed like they were like, oh, he knows something that is like, there's implications there that we haven't learned about, that he's like, oh my God, he's thinking about those implications.
And he's some kind of analyst or something as well. So like, what is it that they're doing when they go to work each day? The great work.
Yeah, but even then, when Wim's dad was referring to his job, it made it sound like he wasn't at the top. Like Wim's dad was like getting reviewed by people.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
there are people above them that are. Even this undersecretary character isn't really in on it.
A power player as much as we thought she might be.
But the way that the droids are so like it's like a police state of like. Whoever
Rules,
is in charge has a very firm control.
And I mean,
over...
I can understand, not that I think it's good, but I can understand
so much so
why
that they
there are
wouldn't
so
rescue
many
children.
rules so that they can remain hidden. Like, you know, there's the argument, I guess, would be, well, it's for your own good. It's so that we can stay hidden. It's because we don't want this planet to be destroyed or overrun by pirates or whatever. But there is still something very sinister about that, about this droid police state, rules and regulations kind of planet.
So far, the droids didn't seem like scary. They just seemed more sort of.
But there's still something very sinister about living in that kind of society. So I don't know. We got a lot of answers, but we got more questions to go with them.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't hear as many musical cues in this episode as in the previous two, and that was one of the things that I called out as a strength, where I was like loving the musical cues, even just little couple second flourishes here and there. I didn't hear as many of them here. There were some here and there. I hope they pick the music back up again, because that was one of the things I enjoyed most.
That was great in the first two episodes.
Also, I gotta say there were a couple of really cool frames in this where it was like, oh, that's E.T. where they're going in front of the moon, but it was and then there was another one with the gas giant in the background, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is. And then when they were at the pirate place still, like a lot of I was like, we were both like, hey, that's a great set.
It's a great set. It's really good production design.
A lot of extras, all in costume, all like it felt like the like Hellboy Troll Market kind of where you're like, oh, look at all these like scary pirate characters. And
I think I said that last week as well. Yeah. Like the minute we saw that set, I was like, "This is great production design."
Love that.
I really
so
enjoyed that.
Those aspects of it remained strong. So other than the kind of jarring CGI aspect of Kim, I enjoyed the episode. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Kim might be a character that like that's all we need from her.
Yeah.
Because I don't necessarily need to see more of that character. I
agree. I agree.
But yeah, I mean, it looked like it was...
And once again, the whole thing feels extremely cinematic, you know, which I'm really enjoying about this show. Like, whether it's the music, the production design, the pacing, just the overall vibe, the whole thing seems extremely cinematic, like pieces of a big movie. So really enjoying that.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Let us know what you thought about the episode in a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see reactions fully unedited, go over to patreon.com/JediJive. That's where we put them up. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.